Russell is a jokester. Who's that girl? He's a happy guy. He loves music and an outgoing person and a go-getter and, let's go do this, let's go do that, drop everything, let's go. And that started to change a little bit. Simple things that I knew that he could do, that he was really struggling with. Conversations that we had, and he couldn't remember the conversations. The physician checked over some of his medication, and I think he kind of red flagged one of them. And, my husband was like, nope, everything's good, we're fine. And the physician turned around and looked at him and he said, how long have you been married? And he was like, a long time. And he said, well, Mr. Staten, if anybody knows you, it's your wife. So if she says something's a little different, something's a little different. And from that point, that's where the scheduling started, going to the neurologist and things like that. It was overwhelming because I really didn't know what to expect or where we were headed. This can't be happening. We're in our senior years. We're supposed to be getting ready to move and travel and just do all different things. But then I decided I had to figure it out. I couldn't stay in that sadness. I had to figure it out. And I decided, working with the memory clinic and the professionals, that they could help us through this process. So it was just learning, listening, asking questions, reading, understanding, and coming out of my own little bubble, if you will, that I had to be a little bit more brave than I was, because it wasn't just being brave for myself, it was being brave for both of us and for our family. The Memory Café was first and foremost. There was this camaraderie for him, for myself, but then for the two of us together as a couple. And it gave him an opportunity to be with people that were like him. And I knew that he was safe, and I could go and sit down with the caregivers and we could talk and share. I think through going through the classes, that's one of the things that I had to understand. I had to pay attention to the body language.
That's Angie. That's your niece.
Sometimes he may not be able to communicate or get those words out. So I have to figure out a way. So whether it's a touch or identifying something in the room, or let's just sit down and we'll figure it out later. But I also had to learn to start taking better care of myself. I couldn't stay up 2 days or 2 nights in a row and not rest. I couldn't miss meals. I had to make sure I went to the doctor for my own routine exams and things like that. It's really very important, because if I'm not 100%, I can't help him. I will fail. There is a real connection with the physician that we have, the primary care. I can call him on the phone. I can send him a text through, Riverside, and he's always responsive. And if he thinks it's really serious, he'll call me. We still walk, probably not as much as we used to. We go down to the beach a lot and watch the ships coming in, going out, just feeling the cool air on our skin. With family, as much as we can be with them. We're always doing something with him, like playing cards, playing Uno. That's our favorite thing to do. And each one of us will help him. And you're like, you won. And he's like, okay. So we try to have fun as much as we can.